Okay, so today's video is going to be talking about how your subconscious mind, your conscious mind, basically your mind is affecting you on how you're achieving your physique, right? Or just stuff in general. When we talk about the conscious mind and subconscious mind, a lot of you guys understand it's just, oh, you just got to think positive and then everything else goes well. In reality, it goes 10 layers deeper than that, right? So if we look here, we have the conscious mind, right? You have the conscious mind here. You have the conscious mind that can hear, you can hear, smell, taste, touch, and see, right? But you got to understand, you have another mind called the subconscious mind right here. Your subconscious mind is such a powerful place, it creates your own reality. So that dream physique you want, the only reason why you got that dream physique in the first place is because you are in such a positive realm and you had that vision in your mind already, right? So you have to understand it all starts with the subconscious mind. What also means it goes 10 layers deeper than that, right? We have to understand that the subconscious mind never rejects any information it's given, right? So your goal in life should always have a positive information being thrown at it, right? You want positive information going to your subconscious mind. You never want negative information. And the reason why I'm going to tell you in a second right here, right? So if we go 10 layers deeper than that, you have a thing called a paradigm. And if you don't know what a paradigm is, I'm going to tell you right now. Your paradigm is the multitude of habits you do. So we'll put habits here, like it's simple. So it's the multitude of habits you do throughout the day, right? And we have to understand in order to create a positive reality of anything we want in life, or if you want that dream physique you want in fitness, you have to create your habits to be positive habits. You have to do positive things. Not be late. Don't be lazy. Don't be negative towards yourself. Get up and go to the gym. If you don't feel like going, just go anyways. What's gonna happen is you're gonna progress over time, and then those habits are gonna create that dream physique you always wanted from those habits, right? And if we go 10 layers deeper than that, right? Let's go 10 layers deeper than that. We have a thing called your frequency, right? It all starts right here, your frequency level. Frequency. So we have frequency, basically your energy levels, right? You have your energy levels. So you have it all starts with the frequency or your energy, right? And you might be asking yourself, how do I create that positive energy, right? And the number one thing you have to understand is the surroundings you will have around you is causing you to be in that negative frequency, right? So in order to change your frequency, you have to hang around with more positive people. If you hang around with people that are joking about negativity all the time, then it's going to cause you to be a negative person, right? But if you hang around that's positive people, it's going to cause you to be more positive. And the more positive you are, the more positive things are going to happen, right? So your frequency is going to lead to it's going to lead to a paradigm that's a higher paradigm and your habits are going to be a lot higher, which is going to create that positive outcome, which is going to entail to that positive subconscious mind, right? This is why the subconscious mind is so powerful because your frequency, I'll go right here, your frequency always should be high, right? It should be high like this. It never should be like this. If your frequency is in a negative frequency like this, we're gonna go a little bit lower than that. Oh, that's too low. Maybe 16 then. Okay. So right here you have a negative frequency, right? And then your goal is to get this high. So you gotta be positive. You have positive right here, and you have negative. You obviously want to be in a positive realm because if you're in a positive realm, everything you attract is just straight positive. So this should go, your positive should go here, right? Should go there. All into the subconscious mind. Never bring this involved. You gotta understand, right? In the gym, for instance, if you want to achieve that dream physique you always want, you have to understand your habits you're doing right now, these habits you are doing right now in the gym is gonna cause you to have that dream physique you always want, right? But the only reason why you're not achieving your dream physique in the first place is because you have negative habits. For instance, you are lazy when you want to go to the gym. You're not ambitious, and you skip the gym when you don't feel like it, right? If every person who went to the gym when they felt like it, nobody would have their dream physique. The reason why is because you're gonna have days where you don't feel like going, and if you go when you don't feel like going, that's when you make the most progress, right? Think of it as like this, right? The man that's satisfied with his current physique will never achieve that great dream physique he always wants, right? But the man that's never satisfied with the physique he has will always be stronger, fitter, and more attractive, right? So there's a difference. So you have the person that's satisfied and the person that's unsatisfied. If you take the person that's unsatisfied and go to the gym when he doesn't feel like it, and the other person that's satisfied and doesn't go to the gym at all when he doesn't feel like it, what's the outcome? The person that's unsatisfied is going to see more success than the person that's satisfied. You never want to be satisfied with anything you're doing in life, especially in the gym. You always want to go for more, right? This is why your gym's the second job, basically, is because you always want to go for more in life. If you don't go for more in life, then you're satisfied. And once you're satisfied, you're comfortable, and that's going to keep you broke and you're gonna have that shitty physique over time. In reality, when you are satisfied with your physique, you're just gonna be very shitty, and you're gonna have a shitty physique after all. Because after all that time, you get comfortable, you start getting lazy, and what happens? Shit, right? Versus the person that's unsatisfied with their physique, and what happens is they get more done, they get a better physique, and they keep going for more, and they can make more progress, and they look better, and they're more attractive. Versus the person that's satisfied is gonna look unattractive. So you have a decision at a day which one you're going to be. You're a person that's unsatisfied or the person that's satisfied. I choose to be a person that's unsatisfied so I get more in life than a person satisfied. If you're satisfied, you're comfortable, which you never want to be, right? So you always don't want to be comfortable where you're at. This is why I talk about what you do right now is going to affect this in a good way or a bad way, right? You never want to be in a you never want to be in a positive you never want to be in a negative realm. You never want to be in a negative frequency. If you are in a negative frequency, it's going to cause you to burn out. You're going to be tired, you're going to be lazy, you're going to be unambition, and you're not going to want to go to the gym. Versus if you're in that positive realm, that positive frequency, your habits are going to be positive. You're going to start going doing stuff, and then it's going to lead to your subconscious mind, and then your subconscious mind is going to change your perspective on life, right? So the more positive you are, you have to understand the more positive you are, the more you get done. So we'll put positive here, and then we'll put negative here. Do y'all see where I'm going with this, though? Do y'all see where I'm going with this? You see where I'm going with this? So, like, if you see a negative, right? That's why we put it down here. Do you see how a negative is going to affect you very badly? Versus if you had a positive, it's going to affect you in a good way. Think about it. The more positive you are, the more you go in an uptrend. The more negative you are, downtrend, right? Anybody that stalks you know. But like, let's say like for instance, right? If you're negative about going to the gym and you don't want to go to the gym ever, and you still don't go when you don't feel like it, look what's gonna happen. You're just gonna go down here. You're not gonna see the results you want. You're not gonna be shape. You're not gonna be fit. You're gonna be out of shape and wondering why you got out of shape because you were in a negative frequency, also leading negative habits, and you have a negative subconscious mind. You don't realize that in the snap of a finger, your physique's gonna be gone, right? Otherwise, if you're in a positive realm and you keep thinking positive and you keep going for more in life, then you have more outcome. Then you see more and you do more and you feel better. It's literally so simple, but it's so complicated at the same time if you don't understand this, and that's why I'm here to help you guys understand this, right? Because your subconscious mind plays a big role in how successful you will be in the gym. And this is the exact reason why. Is because your frequency level, right? The things you hear around you, because this is why the conscious mind plays a big role here, right? Your senses of like hearing things go in here, right? You hear things, the things you hear play a big role here, and it's gonna lead to there again, and it's gonna lead there, right? The stuff you're seeing, the stuff you're doing is causing you to be in that negative realm. That's why you're gonna go down that downtrend of not getting that dream physique you want. Otherwise, if you have positive people around you, that dream physique will be possible. So today's video, that's pretty much it for that. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys understand this and hope it made perfect sense. It probably did. If you don't have any questions down below, put it down below. Like I said, if you guys want to book a one-on-one call with me to help you overcome your challenges in the mind and achieve your dream physique one habit at a time, book call one down below. Let's get started. See you guys later.